Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to yet another video. It's Codebreaker Gaming back with another Tekken 8 customization video. And in today's customization video, we are going to be going over the customization options on how to make the White Ranger from Saban's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the 90s hit sensation show for all of us that were teenagers in the 90s, and oh my god, I just gave away my age. Anyway, without any further delay, let's jump into the customization options that you will need to put in place if you want to play as the White Power Ranger. Let's jump in. So for starters, we need to be using a character on Tekken 8 entitled Yoshimitsu. As you can see, he will be the go-to option whenever I am making any of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So for starters, we are going to go to his head. Now under his head, we're going to go to his full face, and we are going to be selecting the Rebel Army full face helmet. Looks like this. Now once you've selected the full face helmet, we're going to press triangle and we're going to change the color options. So for color palette number 1, you can see that is the gray that is around the face mask. Needless to say, we're going to turn this white. And that white right there. These both look like white. It's kind of odd because this one's actually gray. But we're going to be using the white option here. Alright. For color palette number 2, as you can see, that is the purple. Everything that is purple on the helmet. We're going to turn that stuff a nice gold color, okay? So let's play around. And this is actually the gold that we're going to use right here, because this other one is more yellow. So we're going to use this option. Wish we could make it a little bit more shiny. So we're going to use this one here. Okay. Color palette number 3. This is a lighter color gold. I'm having a hard time identifying where it is, so let's take a look. Okay, it's the faceplate. We're going to make that black. Obviously, you know all the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers faceplate is black. For color palette number 4, that is gray. Once again, let me taking a look to see exactly where that gray is falling. Let's look at black. Looks like it's on the back of the helmet somewhere. No. I actually do not see where it is, where it's affecting the helmet. Let's look at gold. Ah, okay, there we have it. It's around the visor. I kind of feel as though we can make that gray. A darker gray. Black. I guess we're gonna do black. And if you don't want to do black, you could do white. I think it looks better as black. It makes the visor look bigger, okay? Or gray. They both really look the same color, so we'll just go ahead and select black. For color palette number 5, and that is the final color palette on the helmet, that is the lights that are on the side of it. We're going to go ahead and make those gold. You can see there. And that is the customization for the helmet of the White Power Ranger. So we're going to back out of the full face. And now we're going to move on to his clothes. Entire body. We're going to be using the default costume that he is wearing. It is the Tekken 8 style for player 1. As you can see, it's already checked. That is a default costume Yoshimitsu wears when you select him from the character selection screen. We're going to go ahead and press triangle, and we're going to change the colors around on here. So for color palette number 1, there's a lot of blue on here. So for color palette number 1, we're going to change that gold. This gold right here. You guys see? You feeling that? And you guys should already be able to see how this is going to come along so well For color palette number 2, that is everything that is red. Now we're going to make that white, the true white. Okay. For color palette number 3, that is again stuff that is blue, so we're going to make it white. Actually, no, we're going to make that stuff black. Now, I know you guys are looking like, what the hell? But just be patient with me. It's definitely going to pay off. For color palette number 4, that is everything that is red. The only thing that's left red is his cape. Okay, so you guys can feel free to make the cape whatever color you would like in the color scheme, whether it be white or gold or black. I think I'm going to go ahead and test out. Let's see how black looks first. Yeah, I think I'm going to rock with the black. I may change it to white. Just keep in mind this is color palette number 4, so when I revisit that to play around with the color scheme, make sure we remember that that is color palette number 4. Moving along to color palette number 5, that is everything that is gray. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move that to white. You see? Going to color palette number 6, the default color there looks like a pewter. I always want to say it's pewter. Let's see what turns white. I am trying to see where it is. Is it the... okay, it's the designs in his pants. So we can either we can keep them white if you like. You see, you get this kind of dusty look. But if you go with this here, you can see the pattern a lot clearer. And you guys can use your own discernment there. For me personally, I think it's better to keep it white. And that's color palette number 6. Moving along to color palette number 7, that is everything, well maybe not everything, but something else that remains blue. Everything that's blue we're going to be making white. So, and as you can see, that is his side hip plates. So actually no, we're going to make these gold, as you can see there. That is color palette number 7. Color palette number 8 is already gray. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn that gold. If I'm looking at this right, that has to be either his satchel, the middle piece of his what do you call this thing? Let's see. That's exactly what it is. So we're going to turn this white, the true white. And that's color palette number 8. Color palette number 9, once again, you guys remember everything that is blue, with the exception of his hip plates, we're going to be making it white in color. So for color palette number 9, we're going to come on down to the true white. You guys see that there? Let me see. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Actually, no. We're going to do something different. For that, for color palette number 9, let's make that gold as well. Let's actually make that, yep, let's make that gold. Yes, I think this will look better. Alright, that's color palette number 9. Once again, we're making that gold. For color palette number 10, that is this grayish vomit looking color. Okay, I'm having a hard time even identifying where that is from the available color palettes that we're viewing. You know, I don't see it, but either way, let's see what that actually is. It looks like it's his kneecappers. I'm gonna turn those gold. Yep, we'll make those gold. Why not? For color palette number 11, this is another weird color that is very hard to see. Let's spin him around. It's not his belt. Let's play with it. Let's see what changes. Okay, so it is his feet. I'm feeling black. Is the color we'll make that. So color palette number 10, once again guys, we're going to turn that black. For color palette number 12, again, that's that same weirdish kind of color. Let's look at black once again. Actually, let's look at white. That is the shin guards, or the guards on the top of his feet. I don't know what they're called. We're going to make that black also, as you guys can see there. And once again, that's color palette number 12. So 11 and 12 are going to be black. These are representing his feet. For color palette number 13, that is going to be the blue that is in his boots. And if I'm not mistaken, it is also the blue that is wrapped around his arms. I'm going to make that white. The true white. Oh no, that's the bottom of his feet. I'm sorry. I'm going to make that black. As you guys can see there. Now for color palette 14, that should be the blue that is left in his boots, as well as the blue that is left around his arms, and that is what we want to make white for color palette number 14. So 11, 12, and 13, as you can see, are all black, and now we're on 14. We're going to make that the true white, as you guys can see there. Okay, color palette number 15 is blue that is left somewhere. I have a feeling it must be the blue on his back piece right there. I don't see it where it comes through anywhere else except on the back part of his belt, if you look right there. So let's see. I think the best color for this, and that's exactly what it is. So we can go white, or if you're feeling it, you can go gold. I would actually make it gold. As you can see, it actually completes that section there, makes it all gold. And again, that's color palette number 15 that we're making gold in color. Color palette 16 is already something that is yellow, so let's change it to an odd color. Actually, it's the emblems inside of his chest piece. We're gonna make those gold, make it look unison. Looks much cooler that way, right? And for color palette number 17, that is gray. Let's make it a what turned red? Let's try to figure out what that is. It looks like elbow pads. That's exactly what it is. So, yep. And if you guys are feeling me, we're gonna go ahead and make that white, the true white. You see how that looks? And it was that area right there above his elbow, but below his I'm sorry, where his triceps are. Okay. Color palette 17 is actually the last color palette, and as you guys can see, we are looking at Jason David Frank, aka Tommy, who is also known as the White Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. White Ranger Tiger Power. White Ranger Tiger Power. Yes, I still remember all the songs. So we're not done just yet. We're going to back out of this. Now we're going to go to unique, if you like. Now let's take a look at some of the sword options. We can actually change the color of the sword if you like. You can make it a gold sword, or to be honest with you, you can make it red. Looks a little bit more dangerous. Black doesn't come through all that great, but I mean, hey, I personally think gold should be the color of the sword, but you know what? You can use your own discernment for the sword color, so I'll leave it default. Then we're going to back out. We're going to go to, where is it? The aura. Now this is where you guys can feel free to play around with what you like. Now you have vigor, gold vigor. You have the yellow trails. This will be when he moves forward or backwards. You can kind of see a trail on his hands and feet. I think the best aura to use would either be something vigor related. You guys may be interested in lightning effects, or also the just the regular aura. You see that? And this one is the one that I actually like because it's very subtle. It's there, but it's very subtle. And again, this is the aura gold in color. Now for his hit effect, it really doesn't matter as much, but for me, I'm also going to put a gold hit effect on him. That'll be the default type D, and remember that is the hit effect. So when he hits someone in a combo or however you do it, you'll get this little effect here every time a hit connects. And with that, we are all done. They've got an ability to morph and to even up the score. They've got the ability to morph. What is it? The ability to morph and to even up the score. No one can ever take them down. The power lies on their side. Go, go, Power Rangers. Let me stop. Let me stop before I get too far ahead of myself. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That is Jason David Frank, aka Tommy, who is also known as the White Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. White Ranger, Tiger Power. That looks beautiful to me. If you guys are fans of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, if you guys are fans of Jason David Frank, if the White Mighty Morphin Power Ranger was your favorite Ranger, if Tommy was your favorite character, do me a favor and tap the like button on this video. You know this is one hell of a customization. Looks very much like the White Ranger. I mean, with some modern day modifications, but yes indeed, this is very good customization for the White Ranger. So ladies and gentlemen, leave a comment below. Let me know how good of a customization you think this is. Let me know if you are a Yoshimitsu main in Tekken 8 and if you plan on rocking this customization for your character. I can guarantee you, if you're playing quick matches or ranked matches, people are gonna go absolutely bananas if they're 35 years or older and they remember Tommy the White Ranger. This has been Codebreaker Gaming. We're going to wrap up this customization video. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and that you have your notifications turned on. We will be bringing you more Tekken 8 customization in the coming days. Available on the channel now, we have the Green Ranger. Here is the White Ranger. And in the future, I will be bringing you guys several other comic book characters, cartoon characters, video game antagonists and protagonists, and other movie characters that you will certainly be familiar with. You definitely want to be subscribed to the channel and have your notifications turned on so you don't miss out on those videos. YouTube wants you to take a look at the video in your lower right hand corner as well as the one in your upper left hand corner based on your viewership and how much you enjoyed this video. Codebreaker Gaming is signing out. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.